Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
A running play called on fourth down. Has it back to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Trojans. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Welch. Now rolling out to his left. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart with the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target and hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. USC offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Alabama, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. Back to pass. It's Welch. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Thorne. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Handed off out of the shotgun. Power right past the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. The offense going with the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
A play action looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He'll throw it now. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. Ends on the head. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Welch. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
A Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Welch. Moves left out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Touchdown, tied.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. He's not going to get there. The try fails. It's still a 2-score game now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Now it's second down here. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Trojans looking to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Trojans. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Ball handed off and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that. and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking downfield, it's Welch. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different
touchdown. Bama. They connect for 6. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He'll hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The Trojans will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. Return and tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Welch. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tight end makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Goes in too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back-to-back deep shots. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The tied offense line up here on first and goal. To throw, it's Welch. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They're going to run it. Powers through. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Makes it look easy. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. The sure hands, it's Thorne.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Welch. Makes the catch. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe complete.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, USC. A huge special teams score. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see return men get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? To throw, it's Welch. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Throwing off play action. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past.
And they heave it deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Refuses to go down. He's in the clear. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Same tailback, another carry. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offense. Now the important point after attempt. After the PAT, they go up 19. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Welch. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And it falls incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here is hold on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking to throw. It's Welch. Quick throw to the left. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Ball handed off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tight end goes in motion. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Trojans. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cox. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. He finds some space. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The offense looking for points here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Back to pass. It's Welch. He's running out of time here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running play called on third and short. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now he's going to bring up fourth and short.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Takes the handoff again. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
26.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long, no matter what they've done on offense. The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Chewing clock with the running game. As the first down is still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. The running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they will try out the field goal team here. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid.